Thrones stands as one of the most acclaimed TV series of all time. Premiering on HBO in 2011, the fantasy drama captivated viewers with its gripping action, complex political plots, and unexpected twists like the Red Wedding. However, the show is rarely recognized for its horror aspects. The world of Game of Thrones is rich with terrifying locations, some of which have yet to appear in the television adaptation or the books. This article will list 10 of the most terrifying places left out of Game of Thrones. So stay tuned, because the last location will leave you with shivers down your spine and a night of nightmares. Asshai by the Shadow is one of the most enigmatic and unsettling locations in the Game of Thrones universe. Situated at the farthest eastern and southern point on the known world's map, the city is larger than King's Landing, Old Town, Volantis, and Korth combined. Despite its vast size, Asshai has a sparse population. There are no children, and the residents cover their faces with veils. The city is constructed entirely from a mysterious greasy black stone, which adds to its ominous ambience. Asshai is renowned for its potent magic, attracting shadowbinders and mages. Notable characters such as Melisandre, Marwyn the Mage, and Mirri Maz Duur have all visited Asshai. The true nature of the weirwoods remains a mystery. While it's known that they serve as a repository of knowledge, accessible to the children of the forest and the three-eyed ravens, their origins and purpose are unclear. One thing is certain: weirwoods are connected to blood magic. Historically, people sacrificed humans to these trees, and Bryndon Bloodraven rivers appeared to be merging with the tree in his cave. The Isle of Faces, home to the largest concentration of weirwoods, is a sacred yet eerie place in Westeros, filled with the enigmatic presence of these ancient trees. This topic might be controversial, as a place that could be the heart of winter was depicted in Season 4 of the show, where the Night King transformed one of Craster's sons into a White Walker. However, this area has only been identified as part of the lands of Always Winter. The Heart of Winter, believed to be the dwelling of the Others, has only appeared in Bran Stark's fever dream in A Game of Thrones. Although it wasn't shown in the series, George R.R. Martin has suggested that the books might explore this mysterious location. Mantares, a city in Essos, was once part of the Valyrian freehold and remains the main city in the lands of the Long Summer. Though it survived the doom of Valyria, the city became infamous for its monstrous and deformed residents. Some speculate that the doom's aftermath caused these deformities, similar to the effects of radiation on humans. In A Dance with Dragons, Daenerys sends envoys to Mantares seeking a new ally. But the former Valyrian city responds by sending back the envoys' pickled heads. Hearing about unicorns on Skagos might make the island sound like a paradise, but this couldn't be further from the truth. Although unicorns may inhabit this northern island, it lacks any other appeal as a vacation spot. Skagos is technically part of the north, yet it is reviled by mainlanders. Rumors abound that the Skagosi engage in cannibalism during winter, lure ships to their shores to kill the sailors, and perform human sacrifices to the weirwoods. Yen is a mysterious and ruined city on the continent of Sothorios, with origins shrouded in mystery. Sothorios itself is a daunting and monstrous place, home to wyverns, bloodflies, and the brindled men. However, Yen's terror stems from a different source. Despite its jungle location, the city isn't completely overrun with vines. Parts of Yen are made from a strange, greasy black stone that the jungle seems to avoid. One of the most chilling stories about this eerie city involves Princess Nymeria. When the Rhoynar princess tried to establish a settlement there, every man, woman, and child vanished overnight. The Shivering Sea is one of the most unnerving locations in the Game of Thrones universe. This vast, frigid expanse of water is notorious for reports of ice dragons soaring above its icy waves, as well as sightings of leviathans and krakens lurking in its depths. However, an even more terrifying place lies in the far northern reaches of the sea, Cannibal Bay. This remote bay, shrouded in perpetual cold, is infamous for trapping ships in its sub-zero temperatures. According to legend, the bay holds 1,000 trapped ships, their crew's descendants now residing there. The bay's eerie moniker, Cannibal Bay, stems from the chilling tales that these inhabitants survive by eating one another. The isolation and harsh conditions have driven them to such desperate measures. making Cannibal Bay a place of dread and horror beyond the monstrous creatures that haunt the shivering sea. Nefer is a port city situated in the far east of Essos, just south of the mysterious Thousand Islands. It has earned the nickname Secret City because it is believed that 9/10 of Nefer is hidden underground, making it appear as a mere small town to those who sail past it. This concealed nature contributes to its enigmatic reputation. The city is also said to be a haven for necromancers and torturers, adding a layer of dark intrigue to its mystique. Furthermore, the Thousand Islands above Nefer are steeped in eerie legends. These islands are reputed to be inhabited by a green-skinned race that worships strange fish-like gods. The islanders are known for their disturbing practices, including the sacrifice of travelers to appease their deities. The combination of Nefer's hidden depths and the ominous presence of the Thousand Islands creates an aura of fear and fascination around this remote region of Essos. The 5 forts of Yitai are among the most enigmatic locations in all of Essos. According to legend, these massive structures protect the continent from the demons of the freezing desert that lies beyond them. Some speculate that, like the wall in Westeros, the 5 forts might be designed to keep out the White Walkers, given George R.R. Martin's assertion that his world is round. Regardless of whether these demons are White Walkers or another fearsome entity, they must be truly terrifying to necessitate such formidable defenses. Finally, one of the most horrifying places in the Game of Thrones universe, the House of Black and White. In Season 5 of Game of Thrones, Arya travels to the House of Black and White to begin her training. Initially uncertain about what awaits her in Braavos, she soon discovers the secrets of the guild of assassins known as the Faceless Men. These assassins undergo a transformation to become no one, abandoning their former identities and lives, which allows them to don new faces and assume entirely different personas. The concept itself is chilling, but it becomes even more unsettling upon deeper consideration. The Hall of Faces, hidden in the depths of the House of Black and White, stores the faces that the Faceless Men have collected. These faces are carefully removed from the dead and preserved in a giant vault. Once collected, they are used by the Faceless Men to seamlessly disguise themselves, adopting new identities with ease. This eerie process not only involves the macabre act of face removal, but also highlights the disturbing extent to which the Faceless Men erase their own identities to perfect their craft. That concludes our exploration of the top 10 most horrifying places in the Game of Thrones universe. From the chilling mysteries of Nefer and the 5 forts to the eerie depths of the House of Black and White, these locations have left an indelible mark on the world of Westeros and Essos alike. Thank you for joining us on Narrative Network. Stay tuned for more intriguing tales and insights from the realms of fantasy and beyond.